Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're demystifying DevOps. We're going to break down what it is, why it's such a game changer for businesses, and how it can take software development from, well, total chaos to a place of seamless collaboration.
Okay, let's dive right in. If looking at this file name makes your stomach clench just a little bit, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is more than just a funny file name, it's a symptom of a broken process, and it perfectly sets the stage for the problem we're going to solve today.
So, to really appreciate why DevOps is such a powerful solution, we first need to get a real feel for the problem. And I think the best way to do that is to tell a story about a software company called Innovate Technopol.
Now, these folks were building some incredible software. I mean, truly brilliant stuff. But behind the scenes, their process was a complete mess. And it wasn't just messy, it was leading to confusion every single day, constant frustration, and just so much wasted time and energy. And you can just imagine, this chaos was way more than just an annoyance. It was a serious roadblock to getting anything done. Every time a file got overwritten, every time a build failed because of a tiny mistake, it meant huge delays, missed deadlines, and honestly, a mountain of stress for the whole team. So how in the world do you fix a problem that's part process, part technology, and most importantly, part culture? Well, here's a hint. You can't just buy a new piece of software and call it a day. The real answer lies in a totally new philosophy.
See, DevOps isn't really a single tool you can buy or a specific job title. It's a fundamental shift in how teams think and work. The whole idea is to just tear down those old walls that have traditionally separated the people who build the software, the devs, from the people who have to run and maintain it, the ops team.
And this image, it just nails the core idea. It's not a straight line where one team hands something off to the next. Nope. It's a continuous, infinite loop. You plan, you create, you test, you deploy, and you monitor. And you do it all together. Development and operations are no longer these separate kingdoms. They're working together in harmony. Really, if there's one key takeaway here, it's shared ownership. When developers are responsible for their code, even after it's running live, and the operations team actually has a say in the development process, everyone is suddenly pulling in the same direction. And this isn't just about good vibes, you know? This leads directly to getting better products out the door faster, which has a real, measurable impact on the business. Now, a philosophy is a great start for sure, but you absolutely need the right tools to bring that philosophy to life. And that's where automation comes in. Think of automation as the engine that powers this entire DevOps machine. So let's go back to that file name nightmare for a second. Remember that gut-wrenching, heart-stopping feeling when you realize weeks of your hard work have just vanished? Maybe a file got deleted or someone overwrote your changes? Oh yeah, we've all been there. It's awful. This is where tools like Git come to the rescue. They create a single source of truth for the entire project, so everybody is always working on the latest version. And because every single change is tracked and saved, no work is ever truly lost. And I mean this literally, like having a time machine for your code. Okay, next up, let's talk about the build process. You know, that super tedious, high-stakes job of manually compiling all the code, running all the tests, and packaging everything up for a release. It's painfully slow, and one tiny typo can bring the entire thing to a grinding halt. This is exactly where continuous integration and continuous delivery, what people call CI/CD, come into play. CI, or continuous integration, automates that whole build and test process. So every time a developer submits new code, a tool like Jenkins automatically builds it and runs all the tests. And what does that mean? It means bugs are caught immediately, not weeks later during some integration nightmare. And the CD part? That automates the release itself, getting new features to users faster and more reliably than ever. And this, right here, is the magic of automation in a nutshell. This simple little script just running quietly in the background is doing a job that a human would have to do manually, over and over and over again. And here's the beautiful part. It's not about replacing people. It's about freeing up our time and our creativity to solve bigger, more interesting problems instead of getting bogged down by boring, repetitive tasks. So after embracing this new philosophy and this amazing new toolkit, what's changed for our team back at Innovate Technopol? What does this new world look like? Well, the chaos is gone, and in its place is this smooth, efficient, and truly collaborative workflow. Everybody's on the same page, and the team can finally focus on what they do best, building incredible, innovative software for their users.
And this, right here, is the ultimate payoff. Yes, it's about better software, and yes, it's about faster releases. Those things are hugely important, but it's also about something more. It's about creating a better, less stressful, and more fulfilling way to work for every single person involved in bringing an idea to life. And that really brings us to our final thought. DevOps isn't just for software companies. Its core principles, collaboration, shared ownership, continuous improvement, and automation, these ideas can be applied to almost any field to improve how we all work together. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. What's one repetitive manual task in your own work that you could